This game is not an early access title.
Are you sure? Oh, Jesus. What?
This is the overworld of Game Tycoon 2. We're going to flick through the office. We're going to do a lot in this video. I'll try to explain it as best we can. That's a balance sheet. It's kind of self-explanatory, even though the interface is fucking terrible.
No, come on, this is a joke, right? This is one of those flash games you get on, like, miniclip.com.
No, this is the amazing sequel to Game Tycoon, which I believe looked a lot like this. We're now looking at a game, their sales, the information's there, believe it.
What year is this set? Because you had a CRT monitor there.
This is like 1985 or something, 86.
Okay.
It says down the bottom corner, I just can't read it.
Does it? Oh, I see it, yeah. What's that logo? What the hell is that? It looks like an ashtray.
That's GDZ Tech logo.
GZ Tech.
Yeah, GDZ Tech. So, right, I play a lot of these simulation games off the game variety. I've never actually played Game Tycoon 1, ironically, which is probably the one I needed to play before we did this video.
No, wait, I thought you played Game Tycoon 1. Which one do you play?
I played over 100 hours of Gamers Go Makers. I played over 100 hours of Game Dev Story on the iPhone. I played over 100 hours of Game Dev Tycoon on the Steam on PC. And played about 150 hours of Mad Game Tycoon, which is an early access, which is twice the game of this game. It's a way better game. So, right, this game is weird. In those other games, you produce a game, and you might sell it to a publisher or whatever, but you can basically produce anything you want whenever you want. In this game, you have to pick up publishing and distribution contracts from different publishers. So here, we've just cashed in an adult PC game to that publisher. All right, so let's take you through the thing here. I'm going to go pick one of these contracts now. We're going to find one with a suitable minimal quality, because obviously we want to actually get paid for our work. And I haven't found any way of getting above like 50 on the quality spectrum, or above 70, I think was my highest. So come on, Carl, pick one.
MK Erotic Udiotainment.
I think it's meant to be entertainment, but yeah, I've picked up loads of contracts from them because adult games sell like hotcakes.
I can imagine.
This is a university. This is fucking weird, right? We're in a university looking at a games magazine. All those games with the hot names at the top. They're the top selling games. They're all mine because obviously I'm really creative with the names.
I was going to say Sport 1 sounds like a great game.
These are like, popularity of system and things. So ideally, I want to pick up a contract that's a racing on PC. It's basically what that graph tells me because I know it'll sell more. And you'll obviously, in most contract types, you'll make a commission off your sales. The game tells you none of this, by the way, either. I had to play like about 5 or so hours just to understand how sales worked. Also, to get back, so you'll see me flick around the screens, it's because you have to use the right mouse button to like move anywhere. There's no UI telling you that.
Wow.
So that's also not hot. So we're renegotiating now to bring down the minimum quality and get up the share price. So we've just taken that contract. So this is your office. This is where you you manage people and games and stuff in production. So the contracts is what we just pulled down on the left. So now we've got to fucking make a game fitting the requirements. You've got to do it manually. You've basically got to eyeball and click in these things.
I've got no idea what's going on. You're explaining things to me and I'm still getting lost.
We've just picked a genre, okay? So now we're going to say, well, we want to give this game X amount of speed, whatever that's going to mean. This is all guesswork, by the way. You've just got to work out what's good for each genre.
You don't want any story in your racing game?
No, none at all. These are all features based on technology. You can make your own engines. The research system is boring, I guess. You can research one thing at a time. It just takes a set amount of time. You can sell your engines, or you can buy other people's engines. Engines are basically the only way I've made decent money in this game. So this is a really good example, right? That game we've just picked up was meant to be for PC, I think. Or one of them was for PC. If you pick up a PC and then make a PC and console version, you're basically going to waste your money because the distributor will never publish the console version. It's so fucking weird the way you've got no freedom, which is an odd thing for one of these games. You're basically stuck to those contracts, which was that earlier screen. You're trying to...
The one thing I took away is that German was the first language because this is most likely made by German people.
I think it is. Yes,
Yeah.
I think it genuinely is.
The toilet is out of order because it's clogged. What?
I don't know what that's all about. Never understood that. This is the research screen we just mentioned. Basically, I can click on sound card, research, and in so many games I'll have research sound card tech, which I then have to make an engine or update an existing engine to actually use that sound card tech.
How can your people research sound cards when they can't even make straight doors? Look at them.
Yeah, well, so that's project screen we just saw there. I actually quite like that. It predicts, based on how many people you assign to a project, how long it will take you, when it'll be finished. It's not great because it doesn't tell you the exact date, but it's somewhat okay. I'm assuming because these are grayed out, we can't use them yet. This is the marketing and analysis section. I can fucking stick up posters for X amount of months about a game, but only games you're distributing yourself or you're producing yourself. This is game production. I've got Racer. That's the price. I'm explaining this poorly. It is as poorly. It's worse in the actual game. There is no explanation. Is the problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't matter if you explain it poorly, it's still probably better than me trying to figure it out myself.
This is the bank. You can take out loans. You can buy shares in other companies, sell your own once you have certain criteria. I basically need to take out... It's fucking really hard, this game, as well. You can just tank in seconds. I've got a pretty good save going on now, about, 93 or something.
I was going to say, right, the top right with all those little icons there, that looks exactly the same as the recent TEW demo I downloaded. So whenever this game is made in, it's made in the same thing that TEW is made in.
Possibly. That will actually take you to the different buildings and stuff.
It's the exact same UI, I just realised it.
Weird. That's pretty weird. Maybe it's the same company. You never know.
Maybe.
So these are the amazing trophies that my game wins all the time, because I'm one of 2 companies making video games at the moment. So you have a concept, we saw that a minute ago, have a concept of a personal account, and you can buy cars for yourself. We see that here. I don't know why. I think at one point, to save my company, I had to put $5,000 back into the company, because if you're bankrupt for too long, the game will end.
Right.
At first, it didn't have a save game feature. It basically auto-saved for you, which wasn't great.
Yeah.
I just bought a telephone. I don't know why. You can just buy these lights.
This is strange.
It is bewildering. Both the gameplay, the mechanics, are fucking just impenetrable, and I don't think great. And yeah, I don't know why I'm buying fucking rugs.
To decorate your office that never changes.
I think it decorates the house. I don't...
Why
do I have a house? It was that room, the grey room at the start with the light switch that didn't work. Because I didn't have any lights. But I did have a swimming pool. That's Game Tycoon 2. Fuck.